What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now, this week on the news, the major thing going on right now is the kind of civil war between the un-VX and the VX. You know, if you feel more comfortable being a sheep and doing what the government tells you to do like an idiot and stay at home, wear your mask again, you go right ahead. If you're that afraid of people who haven't taken the VX. Now the big thing is that you don't see a lot of the reports of all the people that have been getting sick from taking the VX. It is an experimental drug. Kind of crazy how the government's pushing for it, for everybody. Oh, it's free, take it. It's free, blah, blah, blah. It saves lives. Really? Then if you got all them drugs that are life-saving drugs, why aren't they all free? Think about it. Don't be an idiot. Think for yourself. Don't listen to the government. They lie out their ass all the time. And MSM is right there with them, spreading misinformation. Science is against them. It's been proven time and time again. Alright, anyway, that's the big deal. Whichever side you're on, I don't care. I'm with the side that makes sense. I don't put up with the nonsense of the far left. It's dumb. Anyways, moving on. I did get done watching this season of The Flash. We're on the 7th season now. I've watched it from the beginning when the show first started. I did watch most of Green Arrow, but it got really stupid when he started bringing in all his little sidekicks, like the Mexican dude and the black kid and blah blah blah. It just got really dumb, so I stopped watching it. And her becoming the Black Canary, please, whatever, so dumb. With The Flash, this season has been by far the worst season of the entire show. Things were actually fairly decent there for a little while, even though they were taking old stories and mixing them with the new stories of the comics, which I don't think they should have done, because they really screwed a bunch of the timelines up and everything by doing that. And a lot of it didn't make sense. I didn't like the fact that they race swapped the West family, because they're actually all white, they're not black. Even though I didn't like that, I dealt with it. It was not, the actor who plays Joe West, the cop, he's not a bad actor. I like that dude. But the woman who plays his wife, come on. Just terrible. I can't stand her. I don't like, in this season, I can't stand the Allegra chick. Her character is dumb. It's just, there's no sense or point of her being there whatsoever. It's just dumb. I don't like the black tech kid. I don't like him being on the show. I can't stand him. Why does all these groups on the CW have to have the black nerdy tech guy? That's so dumb. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody else is fine. Them bringing in that Sarah chick or whatever that's supposed to be hanging out with Ralph while he's gone. That whole thing was just dumber than shit. It was dumb. Give me a fucking break. It happened like, what, 7 years ago. Fuck off, CW. But yeah, bringing her in on several episodes was just dumb. I can't stand her character either. So dumb. Like I said, everybody else is fine. I just, like I said, there's a few of them that I don't know. The whole story arc with the forces splitting up and shit like that, I kind of found that, even though it is in the comics, but it's more the newer comics, from Flashpoint, I don't like the whole forces splitting up scenario. It was just dumb. I didn't like. I was hoping they'd do more with the guy Bloodwork. I really like that villain. I don't know, and it shows him getting released at the end of his story arc. I don't know why they didn't keep using him. It's like he just gone. So what the fuck, you know? Anyways, I don't know. The whole Godspeed thing too was really quick and fast. It was just, they just kind of like threw it in there like a filler or some shit. I didn't care for it either. Yeah, this season was just terrible. I did not like this season at all. It was dumb. And why are you getting rid of Cisco? Seriously. Don't be getting rid of Cisco. Get rid of the black kid. I hate that character. Anyways, that's my thoughts on The Flash. One last thing I want to mention. They did drop the new trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, thank goodness this is a continuation off the two Ghostbusters movies done in the 80s. And it is not a remake like the disaster of the 2016 movie. I hope it does well. I'm praying this movie does really good. I really want to see it, and I really want it to do well. I don't want any political bullshit in this movie. As long as it doesn't have any feminism crap or political bullshit in it, it'll do well. And I'm praying and hoping it does. We'll see. Alright, Movieholics, on to your B-movie reviews. This week is comedy. I picked two old classics. Both are from the 80s. The first one was done in 1981. It made roughly about 85 million worldwide, which isn't too bad for an 81 movie. The movie is called Stripes. It starred Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, and John Candy. Basically, the story is you have a couple of guys who they're not getting anywhere in life, and they say, screw it, let's join the army. That'll be better. We'll get paid better, and blah, blah, blah. We'll have a better life, yada, yada, yada. So they join the army. They cause a lot of problems when they're in there. You know, they give the sergeant a hard time and kind of make things rough on the entire squad. But eventually it actually pays out for them. And it works well for them. They end up going on this secret mission for the military over in Europe. But again, the two buddies, Bill Murray and Harold Ramis, decide to steal this secret military weapon that they're supposed to be guarding in Europe. and they decided to go have some fun with it with a couple MPs they met in the Army who they made girlfriends out of. Well, when the lieutenant who finds that the weapon, which is basically an RV souped up with weapons or whatever, when he finds out that it's been taken, he tries to go hunt them down because he doesn't want his superiors known to find out that under his watch it's been taken. So he grabs the squad together and they go look for him. Well, the guys are with the girls in this hotel in Germany, and they end up going into Czechoslovakia. So now they have to go into Czechoslovakia and help rescue them. And they come back, and it's considered a successful test of the new weapon. You know, all is well that ends well. The next thing you know, they're being praised for being heroes. It's an oddball story, but it worked. The acting's great. I give the acting a solid 4. The acting was spot on. Of course, Bill Murray, just one of the best comedians of all time. An icon. He was funny. He made this movie. Pretty much. He made this movie. For the most part. Had a little help, but it was pretty much most of it all was Bill Murray. Was it funny? Yeah, it had some funny moments in it. It wasn't like hilarious, but it was still a good movie. I highly recommend it. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you've never seen the movie Stripes with Bill Murray, check it out. It's at least good for a one-time watch. If you're not that much into comedies, you'll still enjoy it. It's a really good movie. Moving on. Next movie I want to talk about that I reviewed was called Good Morning Vietnam. Now, this was done in 1987. It starred the late Robin Williams and Forrest Whitaker. It made about $124 million worldwide, so it did pretty good for back then. Now, the story is Robin Williams is a radio DJ. He comes to Saigon, Vietnam, as a new assignment because there's a general that overheard him where he was stationed at in, I think it was Crete in Greece or something like that. It brought him over to Saigon to help the troops think about something else in the war. While he's there, he befriends this young guy who he's interested in. The guy's sister. She's not interested in him though. She thinks he's nice and he's great, but she knows it won't ever work out. But he still becomes best friends with this young guy. Come to find out, the guy he becomes best friends with, he's actually VC. And he's been bombing places, and the military police are after him, and it's kind of a messed up situation. But the military finds out about it, so they decide that he's got to go. They got to ship him off somewhere else because he's best friends with this guy. But he didn't know that he was VC. That's the only reason why they're not court-martialing him or anything like that, because he didn't willingly know he was helping the enemy out. So he leaves Vietnam, and all ends well as well. You know, they just kind of part ways, him and his little buddy. Now, as previously with Stripes, Bill Murray was the center of the movie. This one, of course, Robin Williams was the center of the movie. He made the movie. He was funny. He was hilarious. He's normal as usual. As usual as Robin Williams was. You know, he's one of the all-time greats and will be a living legend. It's very rare I've seen a movie with Robin Williams in it that I did not like. I like this one. I give it 2 thumbs up. You should definitely check it out. The acting was spot on again. I give it a 4. The story wasn't bad. You know, it was different from the usual Vietnam movies. Usually it's all, you know, them trumping through the jungle and shooting the enemy and blah blah blah, you know. But this one was a little bit different. They went with a different approach. It was good. I didn't think it was so much as a comedy as it was more of a drama, you know, war drama, than it was a comedy. Anyways, check out these movies. They're both really good. 2 thumbs up on both of them. I highly recommend them. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. If you would like to leave your thoughts about what I said earlier about the VX or the Flash or even the Ghostbusters trailer, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you know of any movies that are underrated or you think I might never have heard of or seen before that are really good, please leave your suggestions down in the comments down below, and I will get to reviewing them as soon as I can. Until next time, I told you you'd be told the truth, and you've just been told.